Well, of course, good morning to the show. Good morning to the show.
Good morning.
What am I saying, Claudia? Well, it's all about the culture, Jesse.
It is.
When we were putting together the show, we wanted to bring you in, and we knew that you were all about Cinco de Mayo.
Absolutely.
So Jesse Ogas is our 9 News Executive Director of Social Responsibility and Community Affairs, and he's here this morning to get the party started and tell us about an event he is very close to, Tortillas for Tepeyac. Jesse, how are you?
I'm great, and I'm excited to be here, and what the audience might not know is you're going to be rolling out a tortilla here in just a little bit.
So I can expect all that flour to get on me. I've done this before. So Jesse, tell me what Cinco de Mayo means to you and growing up.
Well, so for me growing up, you know, in New Mexico, Cinco de Mayo really was just a celebration, a recognition of our culture, of traditions, right? And so it really wasn't a big deal for us as much as when I moved to Denver over 30 years ago, I was like blown away at the celebration and the depth and the width in which people here in Denver celebrate Cinco de Mayo. So it's a blast. I'm on the board for NewsEd Corporation. It's an amazing nonprofit that hosts the world, from my perspective, it's the world's largest Cinco de Mayo fiesta in the entire United States.
You know what? I read that somewhere, and we are going to be talking to NewsEd a little bit later on in the show. I want you to get started while I ask you this next question.
Here we go.
Tortillas for Tepeyac.
Yeah.
This is an event that's happening very soon, very close to your heart. Tell me about this.
So it used to be Clinica Tepeyac. It's now Tepeyac Community Health. My co-host, Yolanda Ortega, who couldn't be here today, she and I have been co-hosting Tortillas for Tepeyac for 25 years.
Wow.
It started in the church hall, and really what it was to bring folks, anchors, local celebrities together.
That's awesome.
To come out, have fun, and raise a little money to help this clinic.
And you know what? At the end of the day, it's this clinic that these proceeds go to and the tremendous work that they do every single day. I'm really impressed with the way you're rolling that tortilla, by the way.
I'm telling you.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know you were a pro, Jesse. Like, I knew my mom was good, but that's really good.
Well, you know, I was the eldest of 4 siblings, and my mom had me since I was this high watching her. And then I grew up with a pinch of this, a pinch of that. And so when I pass down the tradition of the recipe, my kids are always like, Dad, I can't do a pinch of this. I can't do a pinch of that.
I can do all 50 states, all the shapes, but I don't know about around one.
Well,
okay, let me try this.
See.
Because you know what? I grew up doing this too, but I was never quite as good as it.
So what you want to do, though, drop it on the flour first.
Yes, okay,
so
and
it
then
doesn't
both sides,
stick.
right?
Yep.
Okay, and then just go at it?
Then go at it.
All right, so oh my gosh,
Put
it's
a little
already
more flour.
sticking. Okay.
There you go.
The way I was taught, now I'm like really intimidated.
Here we go.
Nope. Okay.
It's coming
and then
out beautiful.
I turn it.
Turn it the other way. There you go. There you go.
Not bad.
Not
Look
bad
at
at all.
this. Oh my! Oh God, it's getting a little square now.
It's okay. It's better than a state map, right?
It is. Do your kids know how to make tortillas, or were they like, I don't want to?
So my oldest is an executive chef in San Francisco, and my youngest is a scientist in Los Alamos Labs. He's the one that learned how to make tortillas.
That
so now he's
is
teaching
wonderful.
my grandson.
Oh, Jesse, I love that you've incorporated that into your kiddos and your kiddos into their
That's
kiddos.
ready,
Look
girl.
at this. It's more of a square, but I'll take it as long as it tastes good, okay?
So now the important piece is to get it onto what we call a comal.
A comal, yes, a comal.
And you can see the tortillas that are here.
Okay.
I've been busy this morning. And
Those look
Lendita
fantastic.
provided it's actually a large tortilla warmer. You need that for tortillas to keep them warm. But the other thing too is that, you know, people use a variety of things on tortillas. I raise honeybees, so this is like fresh honey.
I had not heard about the honey.
Fresh honey.
Fresh honey.
Or
Yum.
they'll put butter.
Oh, yes.
Here's some
classic.
soft butter here. You rub that on there. Sometimes they sprinkle cinnamon and sugar.
Okay.
And I just use it with a spoon with my chile and beans. I'm
There
telling
you go.
That's the best way to do it.
That is breakfast back in the day, let me tell you. Okay, well, at the end of the day, Tortillas for Tepeyac is where you could see Jesse make more tortillas. And I think I'm involved in the event this year, right?
You are. You're going to be one of our celebrities.
Yes. Well, now that I know that I'm really not that bad at rolling tortillas, how can people learn more about Clínica Tepeyac and the work that they do?
So all they have to do is go to the website, Tepeyac Community Health, .org, and they can pull it up there. But for those that are familiar with Tortillas for Tepeyac, this year it's June 24th.
Okay, June
from
24th.
11 to 1 at the Infinity Park Center there in Glendale. And it's going to be a blast. I'm just saying, what's so cool about this is, as we all know, the past 2.5 years have not been fun.
That's true.
It's a first. Last year, Yolanda and I did it virtually.
Okay.
And it was still great, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Being there in person, battling each other, having a good time.
And you get to taste the tortilla.
You darn tootin'.
Jesse, come here, you. Thank you so much for being with us. And let me give everyone some info on how you can learn more about Tortillas for Tepeyac coming up this June 24th at 11:30 a.m. online at tepeyakhealth.org.